Hi, welcome to I've Had Worse. The number of takes on this particular one is getting ridiculous. I will proceed. This was sent to me by Ricky, the cider drinker. It's from the Big Bear Cider Mill. This is their, Essex Gold Rush, or is it Rush? And I say
Essex Gold. Yeah.
Yeah, is it Rush? So basically, this is a cider mill that is has replanted an orchard in a gravel pit. So around Essex, all the cider orchards were ripped up in the 60s and the 70s because the gravel underneath those was more valuable than the apples, I guess, and the gravel was called Essex Gold. So they've replanted cider orchards. I don't know why I'm doing that, but they've replanted cider orchards, and it says they are pesticide free, encouraging birds and insects and wildlife to naturally propagate and produce, and protect their apples and trees. So that's the disclaimer. This was sent to me. Would I like to review it? Yes. And that's sort of where my contract with them ends, because I'm independent. I will give you my honest opinion, and I'm just going to tell you what I think of this cider. I have a complaint already, and I haven't even opened it, because when you go to their website, and I snappled a few photos from that, it does say that the Big Bear cider is made with 100% apple juice, which is absolutely fantastic. Ciders in this country, as I've banged on about before, only have to use 35% apple juice. So to one that's 100% is fantastic. Guys, it doesn't say on the can. You've missed that bit out. On your website, yes, not on the can. Please put it on the can, because if people are looking for proper cider, we need to know about it. And that's my only complaint. Only complaint?
You haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it yet. Could be more. Okay, that's my first complaint. Let's get this open. It also comes in a 330ml can, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, sounds good. if something can indeed sound good.
Well, cider should have a really, he said, pouring it, roaring carbonation, because it helps pushing it round the mouth. It helps it sort of, on a hot summer's day, it adds to the crispness. Okay, let's turn the lid. So we have crystal clear, amber, lovely carbonation rising up there. Let's get the colour board on that. Okay.
Yeah, not as amber as the last one.
That smell. So, oh man. So it's very fresh, very appley, and I must admit, an apple smell can be off-putting, it can be added, but when you stick your nose in, there's that whiff of vinegar, which I associate with a really good cider. It's sort of slightly acidic. Okay, so there's not a great deal of flavour notes on the back there. This is a 4.5, as I said, 330ml. Let's just dive in. Cheers.
Oh, it's not sweet then.
It is not sweet. It's not super dry, but it is not sweet. It's getting me here. The tannin, that sort of marmalade tannin, is just sort of attacking the salivary glands, which is really good. I mean, the flavour fills your mouth and then goes, and I'm left with a little bit of biscuit, which is surprising but not unpleasant. Oh wow. This is really Moorish. Okay. Now, this is the first. He sent me two. There's a billionaire. What's the one? Bullion. Gold. Essex Gold Bullion. Okay, which I will. I'll get round to reviewing that one because this is out of the world. Out of the world?
Oh, out of this world.
Yes, that's as well. God, the number of takes I've had trying to get this one and others that I've done today. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's not super dry, but if you're used to things like, if you're used to any of the Brothers range, forget it. You won't like this. If you're used to slightly sweeter ciders, you might not get on with this one.
Copperberg and things like that.
Oh, forget it. Just so if you like a really good real cider in a tin, that's what surprises me. My go-to cider mill is usually Henry Weston's, and I associate good ciders with bottles, and this might be the first real cider I've had in a tin. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really chuffed with this. Okay, how widely available it is, I have absolutely no idea. They do have a website. Seems to be easy to navigate, worth a visit. I'll drop a link to that into the description below. Yeah, chuffed with that. Cheers.